discussing about current electricity. Here, current electricity, this chapter can be divided into 4 parts. The first part is electric current and Ohm's law. The second part is combination of resistors and electrical energy. Third part is cells, EMF and internal resistance. And the fourth part is Kirchhoff laws and its applications. We are going to discuss current electricity, a second part. Already first part is completed. First part is Ohm's law and electric current. And now we are going to second part, that is combination of resistors and electrical energy. It's a very important one for board point of view and NEET and IIT JEE point of view. Here, now first we are going to combination of resistors. This is the second part topic. Combination of a resistor. Here, the resistors are connected in two types. That is, the first one is series combination. Series combination of resistors. What is series combination of resistors? That is the resistors of end-to-end connection is a series combination. Now, parallel combination of resistor. Parallel combination. Here, parallel combination means all resistors of one ends are connected to one point, the other ends are connected to the another point, like this. One ends are connected to one point, the other ends are connected to the another point. This is the combination of resistors. Now, first we are going to discuss series combination of resistors. Series combination of resistors. That is, the topic is combination of resistor. First one is series combination of resistors, or this is called a resistance in series. Resistance in series. That means what is the equivalent resistance in the series combination we can find. Now here the resistors are said to be in series combination if the same current flowing through the resistors when some potential difference across the combination of the series resistors. Here the resistors are connected to end on end. Let R1, R2, R3 or the three resistors are connected in series as shown in figure. R2, R3. Here if the V potential is applied across the combination of the resistors by using battery E of EMF epsilon. Let V1 comma V2 comma V3 are the potential difference across the resistors R1 comma R2 comma R3 respectively. That means the potential across the R1 resistor is V1, potential across the R2 resistor is V2, potential across the R3 resistor is V3. That means total applied potential V is divided potential drop across R1, potential drop across R2, potential drop across R3, or V1, V2, V3. Then the total potential, applied potential V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Here in the series combination, the current will be flow in only in the single path. The meaning of what? The current cannot be divided. That means the current flowing through the all resistors will be same. That means I1 is equal to I2 is equal to I3, that is equal to I. Then according to Ohm's law, that is V1 is equal to IR1, comma V2 is equal to IR2, comma V3 is equal to IR3. Then these are substituted in this equation. We got V is equal to I common IR1 plus IR2 plus IR3. That is V is equal to I common R1 plus R2 plus R3. It is equation 1. If Rs is the equivalent resistance in the series combination, then applied potential is V, then V is equal to IRS as shown in figure. That is the total, the combination of series resistance we are denoted as RS. Applied EMF V E, that is RS. Then the current will be I will be same. Here also current I is same in the throughout the combination of the resistors. Now we substituted, equation 2 is substituted. Then IRS is equal to I into R1 plus R2 plus R3. Then I cancel. Then what we got? RS is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Here the resistors are connected in series combination. Then in the series combination, the equivalent resistance must be equal to the sum of the individual resistance. Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Here the equivalent resistance in the series combination is always greater than individual resistance. Here in the series combination, the flow of current throughout the resistors will be same. That means the ratios of currents in the series combination of resistors I1 is to I2 is to I3 must be equal to 1 is to 1 is to 1. The ratios of currents
in a series combination of resistors is I1 is to I2 is to I3 is equal to 1 is to 1 is to 1. Now here, now we are calculating the potential across the R1 resistor, potential across R2 resistors and potential across R3 resistors here. Now this is the diagram. Here R1 resistor, R2 resistor and R3 resistor. The potential is V1, potential is V2, potential is V3. Because of applied potential is total potential is V. See, we want the V1. V1 is equal to what you write? I into R1. Because potential across the R1 resistor is I into R1 from Ohm's law. But we know the in series combination of resistors I must be a constant. Then we know that the total potential in this combination V is equal to I into Rs. Then I is equal to what you write? V by Rs. Then we substituted V1 is equal to I means capital V by total potential by Rs into R1. Then V1 is equal to, we write R1 by R1 plus R2 plus R3 because of three resistors are in the series combination into V1. Similarly, then V2 potential drop across the R2 resistor, R2 by R1 plus R2 plus R3 into V. Then V3 is equal to R3 by R1 plus R2 plus R3 into V. Here we can see the in all terms in V1, V2, V3, V by R1 plus R2 plus R3 is common. What different means? That means the potential is proportional to R. The V1 is proportional to R1, V2 is proportional to R2, V3 is proportional to R3. That means in a series combination of resistors, the potential drop, the ratios of potential drop across the resistors is V1 is to V2 is to V3 is equal to R1 is to R2 is to R3. It's a very, very important to use problems, these two formulas. Now, note. Note. In series combination, first note. Note 1. If R1 comma R2 comma dash 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 Rn are the different resistors are connected in different resistors are connected in series combination. Then equivalent resistance Rs is equal to, we know that in series combination the equivalent resistance must be equal to the sum of the individual resistors, resistance of the resistors, dash plus Ra. If note 2, if n number of resistors are equal, that is, if n number of equal resistance of resistors are connected in series, then the equivalent resistance, that is R1 is equal to R2 is equal to dash Rn, that must be equal to R. Then what equivalent resistance? Rs is equal to R plus R, how many? N Rs. That's why N Rs. Rs is equal to, then what you write here? That is N into R. N Rs. This is the N equal resistance are connected in a series. The equivalent resistance in the series combination is N into R. Now, third, note 3, very important. If, because of problems asking for third note, most of the problems, if R1 comma R2 comma R2 are the two resistors are connected in series, then they connected like this. R1, R2. The potential drop across is V1, V2. In the series combination, current will be same. Then what is the equivalent resistance? Rs is equal to R1 plus R2. Now total potential V is equal to V1 plus V2. Then what is the ratios of current? I1 is to I2. Because of in the series combination, current must be same. Now here, what is the potential drop across the R1 resistor? That is R1 by R1 plus R2 into V. V2 is equal to R2 by R1 plus R2 into V. We are going to discuss parallel combination of resistor. Parallel combination of resistors. Here, any number of resistors are said to be connected in parallel if the potential difference across each of them is same and is equal to potential difference applied across the combination of the resistors. Here, one end of the all resistors are connected to one point, other end of the all resistors are connected to the another point of this combination of the resistors is called as a parallel combination. If R1 comma R2 and R3 are the three resistors are connected in parallel as shown in figure, then here let V be the potential difference applied across the AB point by using a battery. Here the current I itself divided into three parts. Because of in the parallel combination of the resistors, it's possible to flow of the current in the different path. But in the series combination, the current having only single path. That's why the I1 comma I2 comma I3 are the currents flowing on the resistors R1 comma R2 comma R3 respectively. Then the total current I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. That is V is equal to the applied potential. The applied potential V is equal to I1 R1 is equal to I2 R2 is equal to I3 R3. In the parallel combination of the resistors, it is the potential across the each of the resistor is same. That must be equal to applied potential. That's why we can write here V is equal to I1 R1 is equal to I2 R2, I3 R3. Now what we can write here means V by I1 is equal to V by R1, I2 is equal to V by R2, I3 is equal to V by R3. Then we substitute. Then what we get? I is equal to V by R1 plus V by R2 plus V by R3. That is I is equal to V common 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. If Rp is the equivalent resistance in the parallel combination of the resistors and applied potential is V, then V is equal to I into Rp. That is I is equal to V by Rp. That is we substituted here V by Rp is equal to V common 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Here Rp is the equivalent resistance of this combination of the parallel combination of the resistors. Then we can draw the diagram about in terms of Rp. You can see here. This is the Rp, then epsilon, then current will flow I. The potential difference across the parallel combination of the resistors is V. That's why then V cancel. That is 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Now in the parallel combination, the reciprocal of the equivalent resistance in the parallel combination must be equal to the sum of the reciprocals of the individual resistance. Here in the parallel combination of resistance, the equivalent resistance Rp is always less than the resistance or resistance in the combination. Any one of the resistance in the combination. Now here division of current in parallel combination of the resistors. That means what is the current I1 flowing in the R1 resistors, I2 in a R2 resistor, I3 in a R3 resistors. Now we know that formula, the applied potential must be equal to the potentials across each of the combination of the resistors will be same. That is V is equal to I1 R1 is equal to I2 R2 is equal to I3 R3. But we know in the parallel combination, V potential V is equal to I into Rp. Here we want to the I1 current. The current is divided in this diagram. I is divided into three parts. That's why the total current I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. What is the current I1? Now we want to current I1 means V by R1. But V is nothing but what you can write. That is I1 is equal to V is I into Rp by R1. Here, what is the Rp? Then we write I1 is equal to, we can simply write 1 by R1 by, it is come to down, that's why we can write 1 by Rp into I. That means we are clearly write here I1 is equal to 1 by R1 by the three resistors are connected in parallel. The reciprocal of the equivalent resistance is must be equal to the sum of the reciprocals of the individual resistance. 1 by Rp value we know. 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 into I. In similarly, I2 is equal to what you write? 1 by R2 by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Then I3 is equal to what you write? 1 by R3 by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 into I. Here also. This is the division of current in the parallel combination of the resistors. Very simply remembering this formula. I1 equal to 1 by R1. I1 by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 into I1, total current. Here we can observe that the current in the parallel combination is proportional to 1 by R. That means the ratios of the currents in the parallel combination I1 is to I2 is to I3 is equal to, we write 1 by R1 is to 1 by R2 is to 1 by R3. Now, what is the potential ratios in the parallel combination of the resistors? That is V1 is to V2 is to V3 is equal to 1 is to 1 is to 1. Now, we are going to discuss n number of different resistors are connected in parallel. N number of different resistors are connected in parallel. Now, n number of, that is first note, very important, note is a one type of problem also. You see, if n number of resistors, n number of different resistors, different or unequal resistors are connected in parallel, then what is the resultant resistance? 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus dash plus 1 by Rn. If second note, then if n number of equal resistors are connected in parallel, if n number of equal resistors are connected in parallel, that is R1 is equal to R2 is equal to R3 is equal to dash as Rn, that must be equal to R. That what you write, the equivalent resistance in the parallel combination is the reciprocal of the equivalent resistance in the parallel combination is equal to 1 by R plus 1 by R plus dash 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 plus 1 by R. That means what we can take here, 1 by Rp is equal to total how many R's? N times, that is N by R. Then Rp is equal to reverse it, R by N. Rp is equal to R by N. Now, for two resistors, we are taking if, note 3, if R1 comma R2 comma R2 are the two different resistors or unequal resistors are connected in parallel. Because of most of the problems they are asking two resistors of combination. Here, what do you write? First, resultant resistance. The reciprocal of the equivalent resistance in the parallel combination is must be equal to the sum of the reciprocal of the individual resistors. That is, 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Like this, the resistors are connected in parallel combination. Then the current is I. The current is I1 in the R1 resistors, I2 in the R2 resistors. Then here, the sum of the total current. First we write 1 by Rp can be written as, keep in your mind, is very important. Here take LCM, R1 R2. That is R1 plus R2. We want to Rp directly in the parallel combination of the resistors, the equivalent resistance in parallel combination Rp is equal to, we can simply write R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. If, note, a very simple note you remember, R1 is equal to R2, two resistors are equal. Two resistors are equal means R, that is R square by 2R. R cancel, what you get? Rp is equal to R by 2. Very, very important this one. Now, what is the total current? I is equal to I1 plus I2. Then the potential across these combination of resistors is must be equal to applied potential. Then we can write that what is the I1? I1 is equal to, we are simply say R1 by R1 by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 into I. You take LCM here, I1 equal to 1 by R1. Take LCM, R1 plus R2 by R1 R2. Then it's cancelled. Then what do you write? I1 is equal to R2 by R1 plus R2 into I. For two resistors is given on the term I1 we can find by using this formula, very simple. But n number of resistors or more than two resistors are connected in parallel. How to find the current means I1 is equal to 1 by R1 by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4 for dash 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 1 by Rn into I. But two resistors means I1 is there means R2 by R1 plus R2. Similarly, I2 is equal to, you say, R1 by R1 plus R2 into I. This is what are the ratios of the potential in this parallel combination? V1 is to V2 because the potential across each of them resistance, each of the resistance will be same in the parallel combination. That's why V1 is equal to V2. This is. Now we are going to discuss fourth for in series and the parallel combination. In series and the parallel combination. in series and the parallel combination. See, if n number of equal resistors are connected in series and parallel. You see, in series is connected means RS is equal to what you say, simply NR. Parallel means RP is equal to what you say, R by N. What is the ratios of series combination to parallel combination? RS by RP. That is NR by R by N. Cancel. Then what you get? N square by 1. RS is to RP is equal to N square is to 1. RP is to Rn. That is 1 is to N square. It's very important. Now, this is the fourth. In fifth note 5. Note 5. If RS comma RP, note 5. This is a very lengthy derivation, you see. Note 5. If RS comma RP are the equivalent resistance in series comma parallel combination of R1 comma R2 resistance, R2 resistors. Here R1 R2 are connected in series, we got RS. R1 R2 are connected in parallel, we got RP. Then they asking what RS and RP is given, finding of R1 and R2, finding of R1 and R2. Now here first RS is equal to, in the series combination, R1 plus R2. In parallel combination, RP is equal to, that is 1 by RP is equal to what you say, 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Then what you write? Simply you write, take LCM RP, you got R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. But we know R1 plus R2 what? RS. That is RP is equal to R1 R2 by R1 RS. Then RS RP is equal to the product of the resistors. This we got. Now what we find, R1 minus R2 whole square is equal to what? Then finding of R1 plus R2 whole square minus 4R1 R2. Now here R1 minus R2 is equal to square root of R1 plus R2 whole square is nothing but RS square minus 4. R1 R2 is nothing but RS RP. Then, but this is the R1 minus R2. We know R1 plus R2. R1 plus R2 is equal to what? RS. See, we want to the R1. R1 value find by using this form, that is RS. Adding only RS plus root of RS square minus 4 RS RP. This is R1 R2 means 2R1. That is R1 is equal to what? 1 by 2 into RS plus root of RS square minus 4 RS RP. This is the In similarly, we are finding by using same subtracted one by one. Then we got RS is R2 is equal to 1 by 2 into RS minus root of RS square minus 4 RS RT. By using these two forms, we can find individual resistors.